and welcome everyone to the very first episode of our podcast. If you have ever wondered how travel can contribute to conservation, what it takes for communities to become a part and parcel of protecting wildlife, and what exactly is the procedure for movements to be built around nature, then this is the right place for you. Today, we are being joined by one of those personalities who has dedicated his entire life to wildlife conservation and responsible travel. From founding Asian Adventures to starting initiatives such as the Global Wildlife Fair, the Indian Wildlife Network, and Earthworks. The whole idea was driven by one simple belief: people protect what they understand and experience. It is my pleasure to welcome our founder, Mr. Mohit Aggarwal, on our very first episode. Junglelore birding lodge is the first birding lodge in the country. So, what results did we get out of it?
That's a very good question. We started Junglelore in 2001. So it's been about 25 years. And that's been a long time. Multiple things that we got out of it. I think number one was that we converted a huge amount of tourists into eco-tourists, into bird watchers. People came for their honeymoon and they returned as bird watchers. Many people came there to work with us as cooks, as housekeeping staff, and they turned into bird watching guides. Today, some of them run their own entrepreneurships. They run their own businesses and they guide people. They are top birders of the country now. That is what Junglelore has done. Junglelore has also provided habitat for pheasants, for leopards, for tigers to walk through. And Junglelore has been an iconic lodge for conservation. Eventually, I would like to make an observatory somewhere close by so that it aids science even further.
Indian Wildlife Network is growing at a rapid pace. So, what do we expect out of it by the end of next year?
Indian Wildlife Network started about 3 months ago. Indian Wildlife Network is growing at a very rapid speed. It's a network. It's a platform that's been created for people who are interested in nature to make use of these connections that will happen. People will be able to collaborate. People will be able to know each other. Researchers will be able to share their results, what they're doing. They'll be able to, NGOs will be able to seek funding. The students will get opportunities to volunteer. Eco-tour companies can engage with communities. The communities can start their own businesses. There'll be lots of gaps that will get filled with Indian Wildlife Network. And this is where we're going to go. And this is how it's going to go on expanding and providing opportunities. We're coming up with an app that will make all the difference as we go along.
We hosted the first edition of the Global Wildlife Fair in 2025. How do we see it growing by the end of the decade?
Global Wildlife Fair is a global platform for wildlife conservation, aided by ecotourism or wildlife tourism. What we want Global Wildlife Fair to do is to have people meet at this platform year after year or every 2 years, that we will see how it goes. We've had a situation in the Middle East, which is why we postponed it to October 27. But there are chances of this fair being hosted in different parts of the world, in different continents, where people can then come together to meet each other, to create opportunities for each other, and to discuss policy, to empower youth, to look at technology, and to see in which direction we are moving for wildlife conservation.
What is the idea behind Earthworks and how successful it has been so far?
Earthworks started in May 2024 Um, the prime idea of the main idea of Earthworks is to bring citizens of urban and semi-urban areas come together and go out for these walks where they can learn all about nature, about plant species, right from moths to butterflies to bats, frogs, snakes, birds, everything. And these are usually led by walk leaders. The idea is to have them understand the importance of nature in and around these cities and feed the data which they collect into these apps like Merlin, eBird, Observation.org, iNaturalist, which the scientists can make use of. The data is used by the scientists, while the learnings happen with the citizens. And the second reason is that we want the youth from rural and semi-urban areas to come forward and integrate themselves in nature conservation and ecotourism and draw their livelihood from there. This is the purpose of Earthworks, and it's now growing rapidly. It's now we're doing Earthworks in Lucknow, in near Nainital, Gir, um, Calcutta, Delhi, of course, every week, every Sunday we do it here. And people are offering to do this now in different parts of India. So this is how Earthworks will continue to expand and empower people towards wildlife conservation.
Sir, how has Asian Adventures impacted the whole paradigm of responsible tourism altogether?
Asian Adventures started 33 years ago as a conservation travel company. That time, this terminology, conservation travel, did not exist. And as we progressed, we understood the paradigm shift of tourism to ecotourism to wildlife tourism, and specifically different genres like wildlife photography or bird watching or XYZ. So while we sold tours and we made money out of it, a lot of our effort went into conservation in the field, working with people, communities, children. And that has changed the way we've looked at tourism. It is more about giving back than extracting out of tourism, out of any landscape. Tourism today is extracting a lot, but not putting anything back. And we're of the opinion that we need better tourism, not more tourism.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your journey and along with it, your vision for the future of wildlife tourism